it's Megan, and today I'm bringing you my low-buy update for September 2018. Today is October 2nd, 2018, and I literally have no idea where this year has gone. Like, can you believe we're only like 2 months and like 23 days from Christmas? Like, it's just so wild that this year is just flying by. So many things have happened this year for me and just keep happening, and good things and bad things, and it's just like a fun, crazy roller coaster. But this video is about my low buy, how I feel like I did with my spending this month. I have some really exciting things to share with you guys, and yes, I made some purchases, makeup purchases in September, but I'm not even mad about it because I feel like I am at a place right now where I'm super particular about what I purchase, and I think through stuff so much, and I try to like envision myself using it and envision how many times I'll probably use it, and just be super honest as I can be with myself, because it's hard to be honest with yourself, especially when you realize you probably won't use something very much. I feel like this month was an eyeshadow month. I purchased several different eyeshadow products, and I haven't done that in a while. I feel like maybe a few months of this year I've been like super eyeshadow heavy, but I feel like I've made good choices. The only one that I regret is the Essence Spice Up Your Life palette, and let me go grab it for you. It's definitely not to say that this palette is bad by any means, because it's really nice. It's only $10, and I purchased this from Ulta when I had about $45 in gift cards. I did my last EBATES check, I transferred it into Ulta money, because for EBATES they do like a special deal where if you take the money that you've earned from EBATES and you turn it into a gift card, they'll give you a bonus, so you can earn more money back essentially. So I got a like $45 gift card for Ulta, and so I placed an order with mostly necessities, but then this was my little splash out purchase, and it was only $10 like I said. There are such beautiful fall shades. I like this palette, but I should have known. These colors just aren't what I like, and I swear last month I talked to you guys about how I don't understand why I try to push myself into liking things that I don't like, because, okay, what got me is the name, Spice Up Your Life, like, how freaking amazing, Spice Girls, and then all the names of the shadows are like pumpkin spice, party time, like THYME, oh my god, Coco Loco, habanero honey, that one is actually my favorite. It's like a pink gold kind of, that's that bottom right one. And the problem that I realize with shades like this is that they pull very warm on me. Like, already most of these are warm, but when I put them on my eyes, it's just like straight up orange. Like this Spice Apple Cider, I was like, oh, that looks like a pretty like coppery or gold shade. It is straight up orange. Like, it just doesn't look nice on me, and I felt so negatively towards it after the first few times of using it that I just haven't really played with it. So I think there are some like redeeming shades in here, like Coco Loco and Habanero Honey, and they're good, but it's not something I should have bought. And again, I hardly spent any money on this really, but it's just that I still am weak sometimes. But for the most part, I did really well with the things that I chose to purchase this month. So that was one of the eyeshadow purchases. Something that is still not here yet is that I did purchase a Naked palette. So I think last month I was talking to you guys about how that was on my stuff that I'm tempted to buy list, that I wasn't sure if I wanted it, but always inside of me. I've always wanted that palette, and I've never even seen one in person. Like, I know that sounds crazy and like I'm making it up, but I never have held one or seen one. None of my friends have it. So it's just like one of those things that I really, really wanted, and Macy's did an extra 15% off, and they were doing 10% back on EBATES, I'm pretty sure. So it was like $20. I bought it. It's on its way to me now. It took forever to ship, but I'm very excited to get that palette in my life. And then I love my makeup these days. I've been just loving it, loving it, loving it. There is something that I want to ask you guys about, which is primers, like face primers. So sometimes when I do my foundation and then I go about my day, my foundation becomes like little spots, like it's settling in my pores, or like my pores are doing something. Like, it's definitely like pore related, and it's just like little dots, especially on my chin area. Most other parts of my face don't really do it. But the other day when I was posting Instagram stories, I guess it was, of my eyeshadow when I used the new Desi and Katy Friendcation palette, I was living that day for my eyeshadow. I was just living for that day in general because my parents and I went to a brunch that was The Office themed, which, what could be cooler than that? Like, literally, it was so much fun. So cool, so delicious, and I loved my eyeshadow because I purchased this palette that morning. So I went to Ulta on the day that this was released at Ulta, and I purchased this, and I did a get ready with me, which you guys will see soon, and it is just amazing. Like, I don't have any words for how much I love this palette. I used Dirty Money and some of the matte shades for that look, and then today what I did was I used another shadow that I bought lately, which is this MAC shadow it's an extra dimension in Silver Dawn, and it's a single that I bought at Nordstrom Rack, and it was half off, and it is just the most beautiful deep taupe, and I believe that this was limited edition, as MAC so often does, but it is just absolutely stunning. So I have that all over the lid and blended in the crease. And I have Necessary, which is just like a transition shade. I put that down first in my crease and then put Silver Dawn all over. And then right on top, I put Just a Kiss, which is, oh, it is stunning. It is like golden shimmer flecks. Like, if you don't like shimmer, you will not like this palette, because there's 5 extremely shimmery, metallic, glitter, it's glitter, you guys, like, don't get confused, it is glitter, shades. And so I have that on top of my eyeshadow. I love my eyeshadow so much today. When my director of marketing came around, he asked us all, like, what's one thing that's making you happy today? And that was like first thing in the morning, and I was like, my sparkly eyeshadow. Like, that was the first thing, because it makes me so happy. I feel like myself. I feel alive. Like, literally, this palette just revived me. I feel like when it comes to eyeshadow, like, I've been trying different things. I've been just going without eyeshadow completely a lot of the time, but then getting this palette, and I know I've only had it for a few days, but I already feel just like rejuvenated and excited, because it has the 5 matte shades, and then it has these 5 incredible shimmer, glitter, sparkle shades. It is exactly what I like. I know that's not everyone's taste, but if it's yours, this is a fabulous, fabulous product. And I would definitely say to check it out at your Ulta and swatch it. Even if it's sold out in store, it should still be in stock online. I checked yesterday, but I just love this. It makes me incredibly happy. This palette is $55, and that's pretty freaking expensive. And then this palette is only $10, and I basically got it for free, but I regret purchasing this. So I feel like you just have to really know yourself. You have to understand what you truly like in order to buy the things that are worth it to you. So to me, this was totally worth it. I'm also wearing the Over the Top gloss, which I would say this gloss is a liquid version of that Just a Kiss eyeshadow. Like, it's just golden glimmer and it's like suspended in a clear base. It's gorgeous. It is a little gritty, so if you have like sensitivity to something being gritty, it's not like chunks or anything, but you do feel the glitter particles. But it is gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. I understand why everyone like freaks out about this gloss because it is really stunning on, and so I'm glad I picked that up. And I also got one of their matte liquid velvet lipsticks in a mauve story, which I just love this packaging. And I've been keeping this in my purse because I just love it so much. It's more of a cool tone, but not too cool tone. It's literally perfect. And I'm glad I gave that one a shot because the other lipsticks, they didn't really speak to me. They were more of like deeper like brownie brick colors or more like warm nudes, and I knew that I wouldn't get like use out of that, but this I've been wearing nonstop. So yes, I bought some stuff, but I also have been saving like a maniac. I increased my savings goals and increased the amount that I automatically transfer into my savings each paycheck. And I would really encourage everyone to set up automatic transfers from your checking account to your savings. Then you don't think about it. You can't like not do it because it automatically does it. And so I increased all of my savings amounts. I have all my savings in different accounts. So I use Barclays accounts online and I just open up savings accounts, and they have great APYs. It's 1.85%. which is like crazy. At my credit union, it's like 0.4% or something. Like, it is like crazy how much more like interest you can accrue just using Barclays, and I've been using it for years and I love it. So I have different savings accounts and I have them all titled with what I am saving for, and I started a new account where I'm putting $20, just an automatic transfer every week. And it's kind of like a challenge as well as an experiment because $20 doesn't sound like much, but over time it can grow so quickly. And I'm not really saving for anything in particular with that. It's just like a challenge, like I said, and it's easy to put aside that money when it is that automatic transfer. So I increased all of those, which makes me feel amazing because I've been really trying to spend less. Even though I bought all this stuff, like, I've still been spending less overall because I've been trying to make little tweaks and changes and cut back where I can in many ways. And so I've been doing like surveys and stuff online to make a little bit of money. And for my lunches at work, I have been meal prepping salads. I started that last week and now I'm continuing it, and hopefully will continue to do it. And now my mom is partaking in it, so we bought like more ingredients so we could get them cheaper in bulk at Costco. And so we're just prepping pretty much like every night. We've been chopping up stuff like the lettuce, we've been chopping fresh, but that's a really great way to save money because for a while there I was buying lunch pretty much every single day because Rachel was home, which was amazing. I loved having my sister home, but we didn't have leftovers like we normally did from our HelloFresh meals. So I didn't really have anything to take to work. So I would buy lunch every day, and whether it was at our cafeteria at work or I went out somewhere like Chick-fil-A, it would be at least $10. And to do that 5 days in a row, that's $50. Like, that's crazy. So I have been not going out at all this week, and pretty much not at all last week. I think I started on Tuesday, so it's been a week that I've been doing it, and I just love it. I love my salads. I've shown you them on my vlogs, and I will definitely do like a full video once we have like a prep like assembly line or something, and just show you guys what we do for our salads, because I've been like tweaking them and I've realized certain things I really like and certain things I don't. So I'll definitely share that with you in my vlogs. And that, like, those little changes really add up. So that has helped me spend less. And something really major that I did this month was I paid off one of my student loans in full. So I know that most of us probably have dealt with student loans at some point, if it's currently or in the past, and they suck. Like, they drain the life out of you, and I pay a little bit more than the minimum every single month, which is good, so it's chipping away faster, but I have wanted to, like, I always put most of the extra money towards one particular loan that has a higher interest rate. So I've been chipping away at that, but it was a much bigger loan than the other ones. So this month I paid off the rest of that loan, which was a huge accomplishment and just made me feel amazing. Like, it was at a point, at a like number that I could reasonably pay off while still paying my normal bills, and that felt amazing. Like, I still can't believe it, because it was like a 6.8% interest rate and the rest of them are like 3 point something. So it was a huge difference, and so paying that off, oh my god, it's just wonderful. So I did that this month, and like, literally, that is so major to me that I was able to do that. So that was really exciting. And I forgot to mention with my savings, I started a savings account for Black Friday and holiday shopping. So I have been talking about Black Friday, I think, for months, and I just cannot wait for Thanksgiving and Black Friday and that whole weekend. It's just like my favorite weekend of the entire year. I look forward to it every single year, and it's when I do pretty much all of my holiday shopping, or I try to, and I buy stuff for myself as well. So I am putting aside money every paycheck towards Black Friday, and it's already October, but I was starting it in September, so I've had a little bit of time to save up more money. But if you're going to be spending a lot of money on Black Friday, I would really encourage you to save money now, and you have almost 2 full months to save up. So just do yourself a favor and save for it. I can remember so many Black Fridays where I spent more than I expected to, and so that cut into like other savings goals and stuff, and I don't want to deal with that shit. Like, I'm gonna save now so then I know how much I have to spend, and hopefully I don't even spend all that I saved up, and then I can put it towards something else. So save now if you can. If you're going to be shopping during Black Friday and you know that you are, I really would encourage you to save money starting now, so then you might accrue a little interest, which is awesome, and get like, you make money off of that if you put it in your savings account, and it's just so you have it there when you are ready to shop. I think that that's a really good idea. And something I've been doing this month, I really haven't been writing down the stuff that I've been tempted to buy on my normal list, but I started a Christmas wish list, and I swear, like, I feel like I'm thinking about Christmas way too early, but Costco had Christmas trees out for sale, so clearly it's not just me. But I started my Christmas wish list, which my family always asks me what I want for Christmas. My parents usually give me money and I put it towards something, or I just buy gifts for myself and they pay me back. That is how our family likes to do Christmas now. But some of my family likes to buy me physical gifts. So I started this year a Google spreadsheet. You guys know I'm obsessed with Google spreadsheets, and so I only have 4 things on here so far, but they're things ranging in price, which is nice for my family, that we do a Secret Santa on one side of my family every year, and there's a $50 budget, and usually I say like just a Nordstrom gift card or something, but they do like having those tangible options, because me and my sister are some of the only grandchildren, so they do like to see us open presents and all that good stuff. So I've been starting a Christmas wish list instead of putting stuff on what I've been tempted to buy, because I don't really want to buy myself many things between now and Black Friday. Like I said, I'm trying to be on a no-buy. Clearly that did not happen. But I am being more particular with what I purchase, like I said, and these certain things like the Naked palette and this Dose of Colors Desi and Katy collection, the Naked palette sale will not last forever. I think it's over by now, that extra 15% off. And then the Desi and Katy, I just wasn't sure if it would sell out, so I purchased it in the moment. But I am trying to put aside those like wants that I have right now onto my Black Friday list or my Christmas wish list, because I know that the deals will come. Like the Desi and Katy stuff, I don't anticipate going on sale between now and Christmas. If it does, oh well, I purchased it already. But a lot of the stuff that I want will probably have a discount or some sort of deal between now and Black Friday, or Black Friday and Christmas. So I'm trying to hold out, and I have been doing a good job at that because I have went on a few online websites and looked at some stuff, tempted to buy it, but in my heart and in my mind, I know that I don't need it. And if I do still want it, the best deal is to come on Black Friday or Cyber Monday. So I'm doing a good job resisting. Obviously, I did buy some things, but whatever, like I don't really feel bad about it. And something that happened today that's both really exciting and also taught me that I am improving so much is that I won an award at work, which is stuff like that like makes me feel uncomfortable to like share, but it was a super huge like surprise and such an honor that my boss and our director like nominated me for this award. And it's like a recognition award for excellent work, and I'm just like so flattered, and it's so nice to have your work recognized. So it came with a like amount of money that you could redeem for gift cards, and there were so many places that you could redeem the gift cards for, and there was like Nordstrom and Sephora and Ulta and like all those stores that I just love so much that I could use that like extra money, like money that I never expected to get, towards like some frivolous purchase. But I couldn't bring myself to redeem it for those stores, because I thought about like, what would I buy if I redeemed it for Nordstrom or Sephora or Ulta? Like eventually probably I'll need something from those stores, but I really love instant gratification. So I was like, what would I buy if I like redeemed it today? And nothing that I thought of made me really happy. It more so made me feel like, oh, like I don't want more stuff. Like I don't need that stuff anymore. And obviously I don't need more eyeshadow, but I bought that. But it was just like this mental change in me that like I did not want to use this extra money on those things. So I redeemed it for Amazon and Target, which both of those places I buy frivolous things on, but I also buy stuff that I would have purchased anyway. Like Target, I buy like groceries there and different things that I will buy anyway, like period stuff. Like honestly, I buy everything at Target. So I redeemed it for those stores. And something really exciting with Amazon right now is they're doing, my friend Kristen told me about this, their Kindle Unlimited program, which I never heard of before, but it's like unlimited audiobooks and like books on your Kindle, or it could be any like smartphone or iPad. Apparently they have an app. I have no idea about Kindles and the Kindle Unlimited program, but they're doing a 50% off deal right now. So I'm using my gift card towards purchasing this Kindle Unlimited 6 months for only $30, which I think is so cool because I really have been wanting to start going to the library and getting books, because I've been wanting to read the Crazy Rich Asians series. Once I discovered that it is a series of books, it's a trilogy. Why can I not speak right now? And then there's other books that I've been wanting to read, and I love audiobooks. So I'm very excited to purchase the Kindle Unlimited 6 months and see how I like it, because normally it's $10 a month, which I wouldn't necessarily do probably for myself, but to get it at half off is super, super awesome. And also I have this gift card now, so I think that that's a cool way that I was able to use this extra money that will kind of like test if I want to do that program going forward, if I really use the audiobooks, if I like reading on my phone or on like my imaginary iPad that I don't have. I don't know, I'm just really curious to see how much I'll use it. So if you guys really love reading or audiobooks or even magazines it said that you could get on the Kindle Unlimited, definitely sign up. I know that if you sign up like normally you get 30 days for free, but this is like just automatic. You pay $30 and you get 6 months. So I'll leave that link down below just in case you're interested, because I thought that was a really great deal for half a year for $30. So for October, I definitely want to stick on the path of trying not to purchase things that I don't need or that will go on a better sale for Black Friday. I have a few like skincare things that I could definitely purchase now, like a daytime moisturizer. I don't have anything, but I'm making do with what I have right now, like hydrating serums and like using less of a nighttime moisturizer in the mornings, stuff like that. Just trying to get through until as far as I can with just using those other things. And in October I am traveling for work and I have a few other things coming up, so it's not going to be a completely normal month for me, which hopefully will be good for my spending, because when I'm busy I really spend way less. But yeah, so I would love to hear how your low buys or no buys are going, and any victories you've had or any things that you've purchased that you do not regret at all purchasing. Like, I feel like so happy that I purchased this palette. Like, just looking at it makes me so happy. It's all the colors that I would want in a palette. That's why, oh, I just am obsessed. So that is it, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this update and kind of like a life update, rambling, hearing about all sorts of different things that are going on that all really leave me feeling like I'm doing a really great job at my saving, especially, and at my like limiting my spending. It really feels great to be at a point that I am now where I do feel in control of my finances. And of course, I can always do better, but I do feel like I've grown so incredibly much over this process that I've shared with you since I've been like curious about spending less and all of my ups and downs. And of course I continue to have ups and downs, but it's just really wonderful to have a supportive community like you guys. And of course I try to always be there for you as well and support you guys whenever you're struggling or whenever you're doing amazing. I just love to hear from you. So if you ever have to rant or like be excited about something, definitely reach out to me, especially on Instagram. I am on there all the time and can respond to you much faster. But I appreciate you guys hanging out with me today, and I'll see you really soon. Bye!